Good day to everyone. I am Cedric Basco and I'm part of the group that will be discussing the first module for this course. So I'll continue where we left off from the commercial marketing. So we'll continue now, or we're diving into the social marketing. So social marketing is a program planning process that employs commercial marketing ideas and methods to achieve voluntary behavior change. I think the keyword in the definition of social marketing is the changing of behavior. So the social marketing facilitates the acceptance or the rejection or the adaptation, retention of specified behaviors by the target audience. So basically, it's a marketing principles and strategies that influence behavior to benefit individuals and the society as a whole. So that's the social marketing. So although it somehow touches the commercial marketing, uh, social marketing is not limited to just make selling products and making profit. It is more focused on behavior change. So whether it's encouraging people to like stop smoking or conserving electricity or like pushing forward for renewable energy, all those are part of the changes in behavior in terms of social marketing. Okay. So the goal of social marketing is to understand that the social and psychological to understand the social and psychological factors that contribute to those resistance or possibly the acceptance of a certain group or target group or community and their responsiveness and the implementation of any social notion. So now we can draw a uh, line of social between social marketing and development communication, which makes this topic um, an important or significant tool in development communication. So that's something that we're gonna be touching or discussing for this topic. Okay, so according to a study in India. So it is titled Role of Social Marketing in Communication for Development. There are four components of social marketing, or the four P's. The first one is the product. So the product is the target community. It is the audience. Okay. So target community is encouraged to like acquire or understand or follow a certain program for development. So, for example, it's a uh, drinking clean water or saving money or eating healthy foods or organic farming. So, you encourage a target community to use a product or to follow a program. Okay. So the goal of social manufacturing is to create products that are both sustainable and beneficial to society. So number two is promotion. The goal of social marketing is to educate, to spread awareness about a product or a habit or a program or initiative. So it relates to how information is being communicated. So be it like in public relations or media advocacy or entertainment. So all of them can be used as can be used effectively, or like advertisements or documentaries. So to promote the product or program or initiative effectively. Number three is price. In social marketing, price is not just limited to monetary value. Non-monetary value is also can also be fall under price. So, for example, the non-monetary costs include like the psychological and the social cost of changing a habit or effort. So, if the price is low, the change is more substantial. Okay. The fourth component of social marketing is place. So it is the location where you'll find the target population or the target community. So the most effective use of social marketing will be in the area where there's a need of the product of the campaign or the project. So you need to find that place where there are more need to that project or campaign or product, because the completed alterations will take effect at the product distribution or the campaign progression, or the location where the product is or the campaign or initiative is being offered. Okay. So there are some strategic process that social marketing is imploring. So number one, you need to know who your audience is. So you need to understand their behavior, you need to know, identify their motivations, the barriers, the needs. So number two, crafting a compelling narrative. So you need to have a persuasive communication skill to encourage the behavioral change. Number three, choosing the proper platform. Which among the available platforms or assets can be used, can be maximized. So for example, do you need social media? Do you need TV advertisements or posters or probably community-based programs? So you need to weigh those platforms so you know which is the most effective. The fourth one, strategic process is evaluating the impact. You need to measure the impact. You need to see whether the people actually adopt and change the promoted behavior. So you need to measure to gauge if the campaign or the project or the product is successful. So how is social marketing related to development communication? So both field actually shares the same objective, and that's to create social change, a positive social change. So DevCom provides the framework for the development, while the social marketing focuses on the tactics for behavior change. So more on the strategy so that there can be change in behavior that can be effective or can be used in the societal change or the developmental change. Okay. So last question. So how can we maximize the impact of social marketing? So number one, we need to use data-driven strategies. We need numbers because numbers don't lie. So these numbers will help us to understand the behavior. So we can actually like measure, gauge, and then evaluate our audience, especially their behavior, since that's the focus of social marketing. Number two, we need to create a convincing message or like a culturally relevant, very significant, close to heart, persuasive messages for you to create impact, for you to encourage them to change their behavior. It has to be convincing. Number three, we need to maximize platforms, available platforms of communication so that we can able to reach the target and a significant number of audience, because we need significant number or significant number of people to actually instigate change, especially in behavior. And the last one is evaluate and refine the project. Okay? So we need to see whether or not the project is effective so that we can refine it, revise it as necessary. Okay? So I think by integrating the social marketing in development communication, we can truly, genuinely drive real, authentic, and lasting social change. So whether like it's about public health or it's environmental sustainability or community empowerment, as long as we use social marketing effectively, that can be helpful for the development communication.